so they can move forward in their relationship, or he will walk away for good.
Why do they do this voiceover thing? Does this add to the storytelling?
Jasmine Rodriguez is frustrated with her boyfriend's baseless suspicions. She has 2 children with her ex, and her boyfriend needs to be more understanding of their co-parenting situation.
You have brought your girlfriend because you want the ex to disappear from your relationship. Is that correct?
Along those lines, yes, ma'am. Yaz and I met about 7 months ago.
Shut up. He wants his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend to disappear out their relationship, but he's the father of her 2 kids. How you gonna make her baby father disappear from her relationship when they got 2 kids together? What is he even doing to y'all relationship that he's even bothering y'all? What's going on? Cause that father can't disappear from the kid's life. I hope he don't think that he gonna stop being a dad.
So what I am asking for is commitment. I would like to be included. I want to be a priority, prioritized. I'm also seeking open and honest communication.
All right. Well, it doesn't sound like unreasonable requests.
Yeah.
I think most relationships need to have some commitment.
Yes, it do.
You have to feel like you're a priority. You
Yeah.
gotta have good communication.
All of that.
Lord knows you need grace. So I don't find these requests outrageous. Miss Rodriguez, what's going on from your side of this table?
So I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm from Dominican Republic, so I came here when I was 3, and then I was in 2 domestic violence relationships.
Oh my God! What is going on? What does any of this gotta do with your ex-boyfriend being in your current relationship with this new guy? If you were in 2 domestic violence relationships, that should be more of a reason that your ex should have nothing to do with your current boyfriend. He should be seeing anything around you for his kids, and that's it. I'm so confused why she giving us this whole backstory.
I keep it black or white. I keep it straightforward. I don't hide nothing.
So you are
Nothing.
transparent.
I'm very transparent.
Yes.
So I really try to
clock it.
practice. Yes, I'm blunt, but how am I going to say this to this person? Because of my field of work, I have to practice those things.
Okay, so let me stop you there. What I'm hearing
It's a bunch of bullshit.
that-
Because what did any of that have to do with our issues right now?
you are transparent. You don't try to play games. When you say blue, it's blue.
100%.
But you try not to be rude about it, but
Right.
it's like matter of fact.
Right.
So, Mr. Hicks, do you find that to be true about her? She was
Very
very
true.
direct, very blunt.
Yes, sir.
How do you like that?
Sometimes her bluntness comes randomly, and I'm not ready for it.
I'm having a hard time following along because my brain is focused on the ex-boyfriend relationship with his kids and him getting in the way of her new relationship. So her being blunt, I don't really give a damn. She told us she was 3 from the Dominican Republic. She's a social worker. She was in 2 abusive relationships. Now we having a conversation about how blunt she is. I don't give a damn if she think his sweater ugly. I don't give a damn how blunt she is in the conversation. What is going on in their relationship? Why are we spending so much time on this topic?
I don't have a contract for the next 2 months. I have children, and I need a place to stay. So we came up with a couple options. Option 1, we could just pay where she was staying. You can move in with me. And option 3, I didn't necessarily like, but you can move in with your baby daddy.
I gotta go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How is that even an option? Move in with your baby dad? You think you gonna be getting freaky deaky while you trying to hang out with me? And he used to be abusive? Why would you go back to an abusive man's house? I ain't trying to hear none of that. That option's terrible. How is that even one of the 3? That don't even make sense. That's dumb. She was abusive to her, knocking her aside her head. Why would she move back in with him? And then if you dating her, how you gonna come over his house to come see her? You think another man gonna let you come to his house to freak on his baby mom? Does that make sense to anybody?
I'm driving to work. We're having that conversation. My lunch break was over, so I had to go back to work.
Okay. You didn't resolve it during the
We did
conversation.
not resolve
You just
it.
had the options.
Correct.
Okay.
I call her when I get off, and the decision was already made. So she calls me, and she's like, hey, I just got off the phone with my ex, and I told him that I'm moving in with him.
She got to that resolution quick. She wanted that one. She took matters into her own hands. I could move in with you, my ex, or get a whole new place. I choose my ex. That was quick. Hey, listen, she gonna make a decision. You gotta let her do it. See, he a better man, he a worse man than me, cause hey, have fun. I don't care that much. You wanna go be with him, go be with his beating ass. He wanna hit on you and you wanna go back, hey, get ready for fight night. That ain't got nothing to do with me. When he start knocking you upside your head again, don't pick up my fucking phone. You chose to go stay back over there. Don't call me. Don't get me involved.
So what were you more upset about? Were you upset about the fact that you were still at the option stage and we will pick up this conversation later, or the fact that she was actually moving in with her ex?
I was more upset of the fact that the option phase didn't get decided with me.
Yeah.
So your preference would have been you pick up the conversation, say, okay, we have A, B, and C. How do we want to do this? And if the decision had been, yeah, the best move is to move in with your ex, you all made that decision together.
Correct.
I'm thinking in her mind, she's like, well, we did talk about it, and we came with the options, and so it's decision-making time. She's had to make decisions all her life for her, and it's like, okay, we did discuss it. So I guess that was kind of a miscommunication because you thought, okay, we'll pick it up later, and you're thinking, okay, we talked about it, and you laid out the options, and so this is the option I'm choosing.
Right.
Okay, so did y'all...
I don't know what you call that decision making, but that is dumbass decision making. That didn't make any goddamn sense to come to that conclusion and go back to your abusive ex when you got rid of his ass because he's a piece of a man. That don't even make sense to go back there. Why would you think that would be a healthy environment for your kids to be raised in? Why would you think that would be a conducive location for you to pursue a new man? Why would you even think that would make sense to go there? What part of her brain kicked in and said, this is the technique I'ma choose? That don't make no sense, bruh. Y'all be making dumbass decisions out here.
End up moving in together ultimately?
We went with the option of and her staying where she's at. So we just came up with the money, paid her rent.
All right.
So, Ms. Rodriguez, do you believe that your ex is more in your life than he should be?
No, I feel like we're very great friends. We were together for 7 years.
Do you understand why Mr. Hicks thinks your ex is too involved in your life?
Yeah, I feel like he has explained to me you feel more comfortable with telling him stuff versus me. And I'm like,
This guy is a loser, bruh. Rudy Gobert. I don't like Rudy Gobert. I don't like him because he looked like Rudy Gobert. I don't like the decisions he making. Everything about this man is goofy. How you gonna be with a girl that talks to her ex more than she talking to you? Y'all supposed to be friends. Y'all supposed to be buddy, boyfriend, girlfriend. Your girlfriend supposed to be your best friend, your homie, your ride or die. Y'all supposed to be locked in. How can you be more locked in with another nigga than me? That don't even make no goddamn sense. How are you going to him when I'm sitting right here? See, I got too big of an ego. I can't be competing with people. My ego too goddamn big. I need to be your one, your only, and that's it. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Y'all are goofy, bruh, and he going for it. Rease can't go. I'm not going. How you going to tell me they were together for 7 years and all of her exes knocked her upside her head? How is he your friend? A friend wouldn't knock you upside your cranium, Captain Dumbass. I ain't put my hand on you not one time and you ready to call him instead of me? Well, go back over there. This Rudy Gobert looking guy pissing me off because I got too much common sense for this dumbass environment.
but when I come to you and I tell you about my feelings and I tell you about these things, you get defense mode.
Look at this piece of shit here. I had to go through that too. You gotta validate her feelings, Rudy Gobert. This motherfucker a rookie in the game. He don't even know how to validate a woman's feelings. He don't even know how to listen. How he getting defensive because she's expressing her feelings? Now y'all pissing me off again.
That are reflecting reflected to my feelings. You make it about you.
Look at his goofy ass. I used to do that. I constantly did that. I had to figure out it ain't her versus me. It's me and her versus the problem. So that way I don't get offended when she's listing the details of the issues. Motherfucker is still in rookie mode. Motherfucker need to turn up the difficulty. Let her go be with her ex, cause her ex actually understand how to treat her, even though he know how to beat her.
I messaged him a day after Valentine's Day. We had a great day on Valentine's Day, and I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, I just want to say I love what we're doing. I just want to make sure we don't lose ourselves in this relationship because I've lost myself once before."
What the hell does that mean? Don't lose ourselves in this relationship. She just talking shit. What is she even talking about? Now I'm mad because I would have took that one personal. We had a great Valentine's Day. Fuck you mean you don't want to get lost in our relationship? Where else you want to get lost? The woods? Where else we gonna get lost? Fuck you mean you don't want to get lost in a relationship? I thought you loved me. Fuck you mean you don't want to get lost with me?
And I want to make sure I go back to being who I am, working out, and not stopping those things because I'm so invested in you. Yes. And I don't want you so invested in me either. We need to make sure we also have our friends and make sure we do our thing and be together.
I know exactly
It's
how
like,
that landed.
I did all this for you on Valentine's Day, and your response is, that's too much. So we got the communication. Who is above you in terms of priority from your viewpoint?
And from my viewpoint, her ex. And
how many fucking times am I gonna run away? How many times they're gonna have me running in this motherfucker? You would think this a triathlon, how many laps I'm doing around this house. This don't even make no sense. The kids didn't even pop out of his mouth first. Her ex did. How the ex got bigger priority than he would even say the children? Oh my God. I'm about to murder she wrote.
we talked about the options. One of those options was paying the rent where she's currently at. I offered to pay that, and her ex ended up paying it.
Oh, wait. Her ex is paying the rent of that? Man, this is my baby mama. I got her. I'm taking care of her. She good over here, bruh. She good over here. That man said, nah, she good. My ex ain't gonna be on the street. She gonna either come live with me or I'm gonna cover her. I got her. You ain't gotta worry about her. She taken care of. That's crazy. That's crazy. He in competition with his own girl. It's it. He lost.
And you were upset because?
Kind of hurt my feelings.
Oh.
He sound, what is, it hurt my feelings. My feelings are hurt. Ew. It hurt my feelings. Nobody want to hear that. God damn it, man. I'm glad he in touch with his feelings. Chat, as men, we need to be better in touch with our feelings. But the way he said it, he sound like a hoe. I don't know what to do with that. I'm glad he in touch with his feelings.
Consider the perspective of him providing a place for his children to be. That,
Yes.
okay, she is in need of rent, and she's there with my kids, I'm the ex, and so I need to make sure my kids have somewhere to be and not out on the street. Did you consider that perspective?
I considered that something that should have been thought about, this whole entire time. Like, why wait until this week or this month to think about that? Like, why didn't you think and provide that from the start?
All right. So let's suppose Ms. Rodriguez has a bad day at work and she needs somebody to talk to. In your mind, who is she more likely to call, you or her ex?
In my mind, who is she more likely to open? I believe she'll call me.
Okay.
But I think she'd be more truthful and more relaxed telling her ex the situation. That was a big problem towards the beginning of the relationship. Like she mentioned earlier, I had a bunch of questions like, why are you so nice to him? How come every time he does this, that happens, and when I do this, this happens? I just wanted to get an understanding of that.
I don't disagree with it, but I do want to say my piece about it.
Okay.
Talk.
Yes, I get defense mode and I shut down because I believe you want me to talk to you a certain way, but I want that same thing. If you have, hey, yo, I don't want to listen to, I shut down because now I'm in defense mode. And you also shut down. he will also shut down. But you know what I do? I take one for the team, and I eat that up, and I'm like, hey, what's wrong? And I see myself doing that more often. Because I've been through domestic, if you get in my face and you give me an attitude, I'm going to leave. Because when we first met, I told him, I feel like it would not be fair for me to get into a relationship because of my past, and I never want to compare my past to my present. And me and him are just friends as I'm saying this. And he asked me a question. Well, do you think you can heal with somebody? I'm like, if it's the right person, if they're willing to give me grace, if they're patient with me because of my past traumas, if they are patient, I believe that can happen. So he knew what I needed. I told him exactly what I wanted in a man. I need somebody patient, somebody that gives me grace, somebody who understands.
He ain't the right guy for her in this moment in her life. She needs to just focus on healing. He needs to focus on a situation where it ain't as competitive, because now he feeling jealous of the ex. Bro, you got to take yourself out this situation. This don't even make no sense. It don't.
To not feel like, you know, some men have a stigma. I got to be a man. If you give a woman what she wants, she'll be so submissive to you. And I give him the world, and he knows that. But he got to meet me halfway. He got to give me. I can't just fill his cup. I need my cup filled too.
I've heard that before. Oh, brother, I had PTSD just hearing that one. I gotta fill your cup, you gotta fill mine. Oh my fucking goodness. That just gave me PTSD. I need help, chat. Somebody save me. Look at him snapping. That made me want to snap my fucking neck.
Did you hear what she said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
and what do you think about that?
I agree.
Look, our work is done. Come on.
All right.
We through. We through.
I agree, but at the same time, like, her traumas, I can meet you halfway, but I can't take the backlash from something I didn't do. My past experience, we grew up in two totally separate households. I grew up with my grandparents. My grandmother died when I was 11. So I only have a male perspective on how to love a woman. I don't have a mother's perspective on how to love a woman and how to give her grace.
You come with your history, whatever that is. Some history is really like, dang.
The question is, at this point, and I'll start with Ms. Rodriguez, do you believe that there is any major impediment to your relationship that's going to keep this from going forward?
Yeah, I just want to feel like he got me no matter what, because I got him no matter what. I need him to see me as his woman, as his girlfriend, not as an enemy.
So, Mr. Hicks, in order for this relationship to move forward, is there some big problem that you just got to get over, and you all have to get over before this relationship can really blossom?
I would like to know that I am a priority, like, in her life moving forward.
And not the ex.
Right, and not the ex. I want to make sure that everybody knows that we are prioritizing each other before anybody else.
So in your court papers, it says that you are giving an ultimatum today.
Yes.
And that it is.
Man, I gotta interrupt this because this just sounds goofy again. Why is this relationship only 7 months in and y'all going to court? I'm gonna be honest. If you feel like you need counseling with your partner and y'all been together less than a year, I don't think y'all should be together, bro. That's just my honest take on it. The shit shouldn't be that hard that fast. God damn. How do you feel second place to her ex and you still trying to fight forward? I don't think that feeling going nowhere because she got a kid by him. He gonna always be in her life. When is one day he gonna wake up not insecure that he in second place to that other guy? When does that happen? I don't understand that, bro. How do you not feel second place to a guy that's never leaving her life?
Is that you want Ms. Rodriguez to notify the ex today in our courtroom that you it.
Right.
You're the one.
We can't keep going back and forth. I just don't want any interruptions. You know, I don't want any
Look at him shaking his head. No, what you knowing
interruptions
about?
6 days from now, 6 months from now, like what we are working on.
Wait, what they saying?
You know, I don't want interruptions 6 days
He said right. What are they?
from now.
I want to hear their discourse. What they talking about back here?
6 months
I
from
want
now,
their
like,
opinion.
What we are working on, I see a future with, and
What are they saying? Everybody in the back got something to say.
Going back and forth. I just don't want any interruption.
She talking. What's everybody got to say?
I don't want interruption 6 days from now, 6 months from now. Like what we are working on, I see a future with.
And you understand that she still has to co-parent with this person, but yes. He needs to understand you are the man, he's the co-parent. Is
Correct.
That fair?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Rodriguez, are you willing to make that call today from our courtroom?
I need somebody to get my phone.
All right. Tasha, would you get Ms. Rodriguez?
Ew, look at his ugly ass. Let me see.
I need somebody to get my phone.
All right. Tasha, would...
Ew, look at him. I hate this guy. He thinks she doing something. She running game on your big-headed ass. Yeah. She's about to call about him. She's about to call him. I'm number one, finally. Fuck is you the side? You trying to become the main? You're an idiot.
Would you get Miss Rodriguez's phone, please?
All it's gonna do is help him lock in.
I'm just calling you just to talk about, you know, me and Davon had a conversation, and I just want to make sure, you know, like, he's my man.
Is she calling him on Snapchat? What the fuck is the... Y'all can't see the logo. What logo icon is yellow? Is that Snapchat? Do she not got his real number? Like, what the fuck is that little logo?
I'm with him, and we're just co-parenting. And he's the one that I'm gonna be with.
Yeah, I know.
I just wanted to make things clear. That's all.
Yeah, you good.
Why would y'all be 7 months into a relationship and you would need to make it clear that he's your boyfriend and he's just the co-parent? So we're insinuating that them two are sleeping together. We're insinuating that. I'm not dumb. What are we doing here? Why would we be in court? He's a loser. He's a loser. He's willingly being cheated on, but he doesn't want to share her. Then why are you with her sharing her? That doesn't even make sense. He's a cuck. That's what this is. He's cucking himself willingly. I'm getting mad, bruh. What am I listening to? How going back to his house was even an option. He's paying all her bills. None of this is making no sense. Why is she even having so much conversation with her ex? You're not even supposed to be talking to your ex this month. Hey, come get your son. Be there in 3 minutes. Bet. That's the only call. I had a hard day at work. I just needed someone to talk to. I can't talk to my man, so I have to talk to you. What the fuck is that? Are you dumb? Who wants that situation? And you was gonna let her move into his house? She come home from a long day of work, get off the phone with you. Yeah, I'm just in the house, I'm chilling. I'll talk to you later. And then she unwind next to her ex. I had a hard day. I've been really stressed out. Oh, you want me to help you get rid of that stress? No, don't be touching me. Come on, you know you miss me. That ass. You want her in the house with him? You're dumb. You're fucking stupid.
All right, well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't even talk about shit and look at her face like she just did something. Everybody clapping. What are we clapping for? You're a loser.
All right. So, at this point, you have had your ultimatum. She has met it, exceeded it. It's clear. Now, we're going to give you all some quick advice. Both of you are right. I think the issue is that sometimes you just need to, somebody has to say, you know what, this ain't worth it. You got to pick your fights. Everything can't be World War III.
And in your case, Mr. Hicks, I think that sometimes you come off as sometimes as rigid, like this way it needs to be, and if she is blunt in her approach to it and it doesn't comport with what you know, it's almost like you shut down, or it's like, and you're gonna have to be more forgiving, more accommodating, because it's again, in this stage of the relationship, you're going to run into all kinds of issues like that. And if you all can't talk about it, if one of you shuts down, because I don't get the impression she's shutting down, she's probably, you know, more at you like this, and another thing, and another thing. And I'm just an open book, so I'm going to tell you. And if you just shut down, then that's probably not going to work. You only have to learn how to communicate effectively. And that's going to be your biggest challenge that I see.
Right.
Telling them that communicating is the biggest challenge ain't gonna help them communicate. Give them solutions to more proper communicating. Me, I shut down when I communicate, 100%. The only thing that helped me open up is when I set a timer. I set a timer in my phone. I'm gonna talk to you in 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes and then we come and talk. That was the only thing that helped me kind of lock in on the conversation. I forced myself to sit down and have that conversation. That was the only thing that kind of helped me, and it still didn't fully get me to unload all of the words that I wanted to. That's one of my biggest issues, communicating, and that's why I'm sitting here in the basement by my damn self, because I'm an idiot. I don't know how to talk.
We wish you all the best of luck.
Cute as a button. Y'all a cute couple.
I swear he's the girl of the relationship, bro. I swear, every animation he show, he just showing me feminine. He just showing me he's the feminine in a relationship. It's pissing me off.
Button. Y'all a cute couple, so, you know, I'm here for it.
He over there geeking. Y'all are cute as a button. Thank you. Ew! Pissing me off.
That is the determination of the court, and the court is adjourned.
With her reaching out to her ex, it made me feel a lot more comfortable and prioritized.
I have nothing to hide. I've been straightforward since day one. A call is easy because I've been clear, very clear to my children's father and very clear to him that he is my man and my child's father isn't.
Yeah! Man, he loves her more than she loves him, and that's the sad part. Buddy getting played. Buddy is the weirdest part of this whole thing. Her ex used to knock her upside her head with his fist. He used to treat her like a boxing match and punch on her. And she is so receptive of her ex. That is weird, bruh. That is so weird. Crazy, bruh. Crazy world we live in. Their kids should never see that their mom has ever been beat on, and you with the man that be out here punching on shit. I hope he hasn't hit her since. There's no way. That's wicked.